Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is the start of a mini-series of videos where we're looking at the film Top Gun and the editions that I have. Now, with the release of Top Gun Maverick on the 27th of May 2022, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to go back and have a look at the first film, Top Gun, and the editions that I have in my collection. So I'm going to do just a couple of videos, one looking at the 4K collector's edition and one looking at the 3D Blu-ray edition and the DVD edition that came out back in the day. So just before we start that video, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. Welcome back to existing subscribers. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really does help out the channel. Please share the video and please leave a comment as well. It's really great to have comments on the channel. It's good interaction. You know, what do you think of this film? Did you enjoy it? Did you watch it at the cinema back in the day? Or are you new to this film? Have you not seen this film yet? Are you intrigued to sort of find out a bit more about it with the release of Top Gun Maverick coming out? There was obviously a lot of space in between the two films, and so yeah, it's kind of probably bringing a whole new audience to this film franchise. You can also find me on Instagram. I post pictures over there and the odd little video now and again, so yep, go and find me over there. Okay, so let's get on with the video today, and we'll be looking at the DVD edition and the 3D edition, and I'll be giving you some background about the film, a little bit of trivia and my thoughts on the 3D picture quality. And then on the next video we'll be looking at the 4K set, and I'll be talking about my thoughts on the 4K picture quality and the sound on that disc. So hope you enjoy this series of videos looking at the film Top Gun. Okay, so Top Gun came out in 1986, and in the UK it was rated a 15 certificate. It's an action stroke drama genre, and it ran for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Just to give you a brief summary of the film, after losing his friend, top pilot Maverick is given a second chance to redeem himself. He struggles to be at his best and also gets romantically involved with his civilian instructor Charlie. The UK release date was the 3rd of October 1986, and this was directed by Tony Scott, the brother of Ridley Scott. Sadly passed away now. The featured song was by Take My Breath Away, Berlin, and it had a budget of $15 million, and it was distributed by Paramount Pictures Studios. Now, I have to say the soundtrack on this film is fantastic. I pretty much love all the tracks on this soundtrack, and including Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins, Mighty Wings by Cheap Trick, Playing with the Boys, again by Kenny Loggins, Lead Me On, Tina Marie, obviously the title track Take My Breath Away from Berlin, Hot Summer Nights, Miami Sound Machine, Heaven in Your Eyes, Loverboy, and Through the Fire, Larry Green. Absolutely fantastic soundtrack, this one. And the cast included Tom Cruise as Lieutenant Pete Maverick, Val Kilmer as Lieutenant Tom Iceman, Kelly McGillis, Anthony Edwards playing Goose, Meg Ryan as playing Goose's wife, Tom Skerritt from Alien, he played Viper, Tim Robbins, obviously from the Shawshank Redemption, he played Merlin, Rick Rossich, Slider, Michael Ironside, James Tolkien So it's a great cast in the film. Okay, some trivia about the film. The real Top Gun school imposes a $5 fine to any staff member that quotes the film. Anthony Edwards is the only actor who didn't vomit while in the fighter jets. Val Kilmer did not want to be in this film, but was forced to by contractual obligations. However, it became one of his most iconic roles in his career. The tension between Maverick and Iceman isn't just down to good acting. Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer kept their distance from each other and never socialised. The Pentagon charged Paramount Pictures $1.8 million to use all of their planes and aircraft carriers for the film. The F-14 pilot who flipped the bird at the MiG pilot was Scott Altman of VF-51, who eventually became a NASA astronaut, flying as pilot on 2 missions and as commander on 2 more missions. Tom Cruise had to wear lifts in his scenes with Kelly McGillis. Cruise is 5'7", while Kelly McGillis is 5'10". Okay, so we'll look at the DVD version first, and then we'll move on to the 3D, and I'll talk a little bit about my thoughts on the 3D presentation. Okay, so this is a wonderful digipack version. Now I managed to pick this up from a charity shop, and I think it cost me 25p, and it's absolutely in mint condition. It's a fantastic pick up this one. Quite a few years ago now, but yeah, so pleased to find this. So yeah, we've got a really nice image on the front with the 2 main actors and the F-14 Tomcat. Turn to the spine on the back. Now this is packed with special features, 2-disc edition, tech specs down the bottom. And so we've got a 5.1 Dolby Digital surround. There's a 6.1 DTS surround on here as well. And there's commentary, subtitles. This too, I think, is special features. Well, I'll zoom in there a bit so you can pause. You've got music videos. I say all the music in here. And again, we've got Harold Faltermeyer, who he was a fantastic composer. Did all the Beverly Hills Cop back in the 80s. Did some great work, and this, he's got his stamp all over it. So yeah, it's absolutely packed with special features, this. Okay, so we then open it up, and it's just like quite a rigid box. This is quite nice. Top there, bottom. So we've got an image of Tom Cruise on his bike. You were in a 4G inverted dive with a MiG-28 Charlie. And on the back we've got a nice image there. And this opens up. So we've got Tom Cruise there. You don't have time to think up there if you think you're dead. And we've got disc 1. And then we've got Iceman, Cougar, Goose. Take the disc out. Just showing you sort of sky scene. And then on the second we've got Merlin, Viper and Sundown. Now I don't recognise that name, but maybe I've missed it. But yeah, take that little leaflet out, and again, it says Maverick there. And it's got a nice little cutout there. So yeah, it's very nice digipack, this. And we get a booklet as well. Oh, a nice little thick booklet, this. So again, some more quotes here from Jerry Bruckheimer. Open it up there. And then we've got a little bit of text, and you can pause and read that if you wish. information to read if you wish. This was a fantastic 80s film. You know, it's still holds up well today. You know, some of the sort of flying scenes, fighter pilot scenes are absolutely fantastic in this film. And yeah, really cool to kind of see a sequel being made after so many years later. There's scene selections. Let's flip it over. I've got some pictures on the back there. So yeah, really nice booklet to go with this release. And on to the 3D edition. And as I say, so you know, we're getting this sequel with obviously Tom Cruise returning the title role of Maverick. This new film looks absolutely fantastic from the trailers that I've seen. You know, it's they've kind of even put the actors in the jets themselves, and they've actually put the cameras inside the jets, so that the actual actors have actually had to sort of basically use the cameras themselves, be the cameramen. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic to see what this looks like. And I believe IMAX cameras have been used as well. So, you know, to be able to see this on an IMAX screen, I'm very tempted to maybe try and find an IMAX screen near where I live. I think there's one about an hour's journey away from where I live. So if I'm going to see the film locally in a cinema, and then if I really do enjoy the film, then I probably will seek it out in IMAX, because I just think it's one of these films that's just going to look absolutely fantastic, you know, and to experience it in IMAX is going to be sort of a, you know, sort of a special kind of treatment. So yeah, really sort of highly anticipate the release of this film, Top Gun Maverick. So anyway, back to the 3D edition. Now this was a US edition. It did come out in the UK afterwards in 3D, but at the time I managed to pick the US edition up. So yeah, this comes with the 3D disc, the 2D and a digital copy. So on the back here you've got all the information, and again, if you look at the special features here, I think they're pretty much ported over from the DVD set that I've just shown. Open him up. So you've got the special collector's Blu-ray. Now this is a US edition, so I think it's region A, locked. And then we've got the 3D edition, which is region 3. Okay, so what did I think of the film in 3D? Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a really good presentation in 3D. I've heard a lot of people saying that it's not that great, but from what I found, I thought there was a lot of depth to it, especially the dog fighting scenes. There seemed to be a lot of sort of depth in this presentation that I was watching. I had no issue with it. I thought it was great. Really good way of watching a film. Gave it a little bit more of a immersive quality. There weren't really any pop outs. It's all kind of looking through a window kind of scenario. So if you like 3D, I'd highly recommend sort of picking this one up, because as I say, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good conversion, in my opinion. If we just look on the back as well, we'll just look at the audio on here, and again, very similar to the DVD, there's a Dolby Digital 5.1 True HD track, and a 6.1 DTS master audio track on here as well. And I think that's both on the Blu-ray and the 3D version. And again, you know, fantastic, really good, you know, left and right separation, good dialogue, you know, it's clear speech, you know, and you get a lot of good rear surrounds, especially with the dog fighting. I mean, I've got 7.1 system, so I get sort of effects from left to right, at the front, at the rear. You know, yeah, really good. Can't fault it. So you know, even if you've got just 5.1 surround sound, you're still going to get a good experience with this. I mean, even if you're just using a sound bar and it's say 2.1 or just through your TV, it's still going to be a good, you know, you're going to have a good time. This film, you know, it's full of action, full of romance, fantastic soundtrack. You know, what's not to like? You know, it's one of those great 80s films that's kind of stood the test of time. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Guys, that was just a look at the two editions, the DVD edition of Top Gun and the 3D edition. Hope you enjoyed looking at those. So come back for the next video where I'm going to be looking at the 4K collector's edition that came out about last year, I think it was. Unfortunately, Top Gun Maverick has been delayed several times, obviously with the pandemic and everything, and it's kept being pushed back. And originally I think they sort of tried to coincide the 4K release with the release of the new film, but that didn't happen. So yeah, I'll show the 4K edition and all the goodies and things that you get inside it, and I'll talk a bit about the picture and sound quality on that release. So yeah, look out for that one. That'll be coming after this video, and it's going to be coming up before the release of Top Gun Maverick. And once I've seen the film at the cinema, I'm going to do like a review on that one as well, my thoughts on it. And so yeah, I'm sort of doing a mini Top Gun kind of series of videos, really, I suppose. You know, sort of, because it's been a long time, you know, between the two films, and I very much doubt if there'll be a further sequel to this film. I think it's kind of like a, you know, a one-off sort of film that's going to be done. You know, I mean, it's cost absolutely millions and millions of pounds, this, so you know, very high expectations, and really do hope that it delivers and it's equally as good as the original film. Anyway, thanks very much for watching the video, guys. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye now.